All right, so this is the presentation time for your employability skills module. So we have very emergency power cuts, and I will give the chance to Ms. Netni, and you can present now. If you have any technical problems, I already have your PPTX with me. If you can you share the screen, or shall I do the
Uh,
PPTX?
I can share screen from my phone. Is it
Yeah,
okay?
no worries. As far as it works, I'm not concerned. Okay, then it's your chance, and let's see how it goes.
I think it is.
Yeah, yeah, it's really good.
Right. Good evening. I'm going to have a small self-appraisal on employability skills. Uh, yeah. First is we will identify. I will tell about my own responsibilities, which I have identified. Actually, here I got my job role as the accountant because I worked in several companies as the accountant. So, yeah, people who are self-regulated and reliable take responsibility for their own actions and ensure that they live up with their values. So, actually, self-appraisal or self-evaluation about their own responsibilities is very essential and important as an employee to uh, organize it. I have identified several responsibilities in a workplace. First one is job specific responsibilities, next personal performance accountability, then handling of financial obligations, and general professional conduct and representation. I will go to job specific responsibilities. Before that, what does an accountant do? Actually, as the accountant, I have to take care of all financial matters within the organization, like keeping and interpreting financial records. So, I'm going to list out some of my job specific responsibilities here. First one is manage all accounting transactions. In an organization, I have to manage all the transactions because all transactions are relevant to the financial status of the organization. So I should keep all transactions and then prepare budget forecast. Actually, in organization, budgets are prepared on monthly basis or quarterly basis. I prepared it on quarterly basis. Then publish financial statements in time. Monthly financial statements should be presented prior to prior to the first week of next month. So it should be done in timely basis. And the next one is handle monthly, quarterly, and annual closings. I should adhere to the month ends, quarter ends, and annual closing dates as an account. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Continue.
Sorry, I got
It's
a
okay.
call.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Continue. Sure, sure. No worries.
Next, ensure timely bank payment. As the accountant, I should ensure all the bank payments have been done with in timely basis and without a delay. Then compute taxes and prepare tax returns. Uh, I also responsible for compute taxes and prepare tax returns and submit all that documents returns to the Inland Revenue Department. Next one is audit financial transactions and documents. In an organization, internal and external audits are going. So I should support with all the documents for the external audit also. Then manage balance sheets and profit or loss statement, that is financial statement in an organization. Right. Next, next one is personal performance accountability. Uh, Actually, personal accountability within an organization improves corporate culture and good performances. And accountability at employee level means taking responsibility over individual performance for mistakes as well as for the achievement also. So as the accountant, I should take all responsibilities for my uh, actions and the team of and the actions of my teams also. Next one is handling of financial obligation. I skipped this one because as an accountant, it is overall similar to the job specific responsibilities because as an accountant, all the job specific responsibilities are ongoing with financial obligation. Next one is general professional conduct and representation. Uh, as per the Code of Ethics for Professional Accountants, according to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka, main fundamental principles can be identified as integrity, objectivity, professional competence, due care, confidentiality, and professional behavior. As an accountant, I should adhere with all these uh, professional conduct and code of ethics because all the information are very confidential. So I should keep those figures with integrity and very transparency. So, after having after identifying those responsibilities, I'm going to evaluate my own effectiveness. Along with the performance evaluation, often comes with the self-assessment. For a performance evaluation, I should have a self-assessment about my responsibilities, an opportunity for employees to self-reflect and consider what their strengths and weaknesses are. Self-assessments are not only important to growth as a worker, but as a person. So it is very important because from a self-appraisal, I can identify my own weaknesses and also my strengths, and I can improve my strengths and overcome from my weaknesses. Then by critiquing their own work and behavior, employees can gain insight that helps them improve. Here I have prepared a small self-appraisal or evaluation form, and I have identified some responsibilities. This one is manage all accounting transactions, and I have scored it with 8 to 10 as very good uh, marks, and prepare budget forecast. Actually, I have put uh, 5 to 7 marks for that because this is a self appraisal, and I think I need to improve that uh, to very good level. And next one is publish financial statements in time. I think it is very good for me because I always adhere to the deadlines, and I finish all financial statements on time. Next, handle monthly, quarterly, and annual closing. I think I uh, comply with that criteria also. And next one is ensure timely bank payment. Actually, as an accountant, this was bit difficult because sometimes in the organization we are having financial issues. So sometimes I was unable to pay all the uh, uh, have all the payments on time. So I need to improve it. Next one is compute taxes and prepare tax returns. I'm very good about it. and come to manage balance sheet and profit loss statement. I think I'm very good for that criteria also. One is taking the ownership overall individual performance for mistakes as well as restrictions. Yes, I'm for that also. Next one is code of ethics for professional accountants. I think as an accountant, I complied with all the code of ethics introduced by the Institute of Chartered Accountants. Next one is collaboration with the team. I think I have a good collaboration with my team also. And next one is having a good communication within the department. Yes, I think it is also good. And having a good communication with other departments. I think I need to improve it because sometimes with the job role, I was unable to combine with other departments as needed. So I think I should improve it. Next one is recommendation for improvement. After having a self-appraisal, I need to get some recommendations for improvement. I have pointed out some things. I will. First one is making a list of my top accomplishments and identify areas for improvement. Actually, after having a self-appraisal, I can identify top accomplishments that I have done and what are the areas I need to improve. So, from a self-appraisal, I can identify the areas to be improved. So, it is very important as an employee. Next one is gather analytics to show impact with SMART goals. SMART goals means I have to put goals with specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely goals. So if I have put those kind of goals, I can evaluate those goals with my performance. And next one is address weaknesses in my self-evaluation with a growth mindset. Actually, making a self-evaluation, the purpose of making self-evaluation is to grow fastest. So always I have to keep a growing mindset so I can address my weaknesses and convert them to strength. Next one is create an action plan. After having a self-appraisal, I can make an action plan to improve my weaknesses and continue my strength. Next one is identify following three main areas. It is very important to identify these areas. First one is what to keep doing. What I have done that has contributed to my completion. What has helped me develop strong working relationships. Actually, these are the positive actions which I have done. So I need to keep doing those actions and improve those with new improvements. Next one is what to stop doing. What am I doing which negatively affect how my peers or supervisor perceives my performance. That are the negative actions I have done. So I need to stop doing those actions. And I can identify those things from this self-appraisal. Next one is what to start doing. What am I not doing now that I should be doing in future? These are the actions I need to add in future. So I think having an self-appraisal is very important as an individual and also for the organization for effective service uh, of the organization.
Yes, very good, very good. And you can stop sharing the screen. So then another student can share the screen. Right. Yeah, you did very well. and I'm more than happy, and we can review that later also since we have the recording. And it was really perfect, near perfect. So I have to review that again. There were some connection problems, but still you did well, and I really appreciate. So good, and I will give marks related to that. Anyway, you did well, and despite the challenges, we have to continue the studies and good presentation skills. Anyway, you have covered all the points, and you have taken as an accountant. So anyway, I will review this presentation again and give you my reviews regarding the presentation. Thank you so much. And Miss Shamali, shall I play the video, or you can play the video?
Uh, can you
I
please
have,
play the video for me, Mr.
yeah,
Kausada?
okay, no worries. I'll do so.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I am Shamali Jai Singha. Today, I am going to do a presentation regarding employability skills. Let's see the definition for employability skills. Employability skills are a set of skills and behaviors that are necessary for every job. Some people call it as soft skill. Some are called as foundational skills. Let's see some common examples for employability skills: confidence, attitude, accountability, motivation, time management, teamwork, stress management, presentation skills, and adaptability are some of the employability skills. Okay, um, let's move to next slide. In here, I'm going to share one of my recent experience regarding my employment history to describe employability skills. I have started my career as a healthcare worker, and specific knowledge and skills regarding to my field: communication skills, accuracy, flexibility, punctuality, positive attitudes towards work, and teamwork are some of my employability skills which I had at the beginning of my career. While I work, I could gain more knowledge and skills to improve my work by participating in training programs and getting advices from senior staff and management. So I could be able to perform well, take more responsibilities. Finally, I could be able to promoted as assistant manager in the same branch. But there was a skill gap between my current position and early one. A skill gap is a gap between the skills an employee has and the skills he or she actually need to perform a job well. For me, for me, these are some skills which I needed to improve myself to become a healthcare manager. Let's see one by one. To communicate with staff, I need to enhance my knowledge, enhance my ability to effective communication. Then active listening, respond appropriately to customers and staff members. Multitasking is one of the important skill because I have to do some works with staff members while I'm doing my duties also. Sometimes I need to handle meetings, uh, contact with top management, move with top management. So I need some presentation skills. Conflict management also uh, very important one. Take responsibility for my own decision and actions. Take risk. Sometimes I have to implement and experiment new things. So taking risk is very important. And motivation. Sometimes I have to motivate myself and have to need to motivate my staff too. So this is the end of my presentation. So thank you very much for listening me, and I would like to thank Mr. Kosal to giving me this opportunity to do this presentation. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was a lovely presentation. I didn't watch it before because I got it a few minutes back. It was really good. I liked the presentation very much, and thank you for mentioning me as well. So it was interesting, and I will review that also once the session is over. I feel you have covered a lot of points since there is you had some time, and it's a good way of presentation because I think you need to have a solid knowledge about each and everything, not about presentation skills, your employability skills, your presentation skills, how you speak, then your leadership, that is called the strategic management and leadership also. It's really interesting and important. All right, then we'll go for, we have Madhushani. Are you ready?
Give me 1 minute for sharing my screen.
Okay, all right. Is it okay? What happened? Are you okay? What happened?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Then you can continue.
Good evening. My name is Madhushani Ratnayaka. First, I explain what is the employability skills. Employability skills are the essential skills, personal qualities, and values that enable you to thrive in any workplace. These are also called enterprise skills, communication skills, or workplace skills. Employability skills include things like good communication, motivation, and initiative, leadership, reliability, dependability, following instructions, teamwork, patience, adaptability, emotional control, and resilience. These are personal skills, behaviors, and attitudes seen as essential for success, both personally and in the world of work. You must be able to identify the skills that make and you unique and employable. Uh, there are three types of employability skills. First one is fundamental skills. It includes communication, manage information, use numbers, think and solve problems. Second one is personal management skills. It includes positive attitudes and behaviors, be responsible, be adaptable, learn continuously, work, study. And third one is teamwork skills. It's include work with others, participate in project and task. Everything you do contribute to your skills bank. It's mean your employability skills come from true. Um, um, let's see example from me, examples of fundamental skills. Document description is, let's consider the occasion will I attend the chemistry lab in 2013 for the chemistry lesson, and the skills identified in the lab, I had to measure the chemical ingredients, slowly increased the heat and recorded the findings. Then I had to measure the residue. This demonstrated by ability and think and solve problems. Examples of personal management skills. Document description is, I worked at a State Mortgage Investment Bank as a banking trainee. What are the skills identified? I deal with the public in my job and had to be very patient. I must be very calm and sometimes had to deal with upset customers. And I had a lot of responsibility as a trainee. Sometimes I opened a bank accounts for them, and I have to be trustworthy and dependable. Examples of teamwork skills. Document description is, what are the teamwork skills I have developed? The ability to communicate in clear, efficient way is a critical teamwork skill, and working effectively with people of different ages, gender, race, religion, or political persuasion. These are the some other teamwork skills. It's working effectively with people of different ages, gender, race, religion, or political persuasion, identifying the strengths of team members, recognizing own strengths and limitations, clarifying team roles and performing agreed tasks, demonstrating leadership as appropriate, coaching, mentoring, and motivating others, giving and receiving constructive feedback, resolving differences of opinion, collaborating and contributing to team results. And thank you for um,
So it was your presentation, and if you add something for the ending, that will be fine, but it's okay, you did well. The only thing at the presentation is you have to speak a little bit slowly, because it's up to you to present for another person. The presentation කියන්නේ දන්නේ නැති කෙනෙකුට express කරන එකනේ. So ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් slow වෙන්න ඕනේ. But anyway, it's fine. I find many of my students presenting for the, I don't know, for second time online, and most of the presentations are on campus doing on the slideshows. So it's fine. So I think the session, they have joined few students and they have done the presentation, and I'm getting few calls and emails excusing, but let's see, they will also have a time to present. And I will end the recording right now, and we can discuss about the next presentation for the next week that you have to do. So I'll end the recording and share it later once it has processed. And everyone did well. I'm really happy with the students. So this is what I want, the development of presentation skills and covering the module in at once. So it is really effective, and also it works well. So I'll stop the recording and share it later.